For this demonstration, we're asking you to record as many qualitative and quantitative observations as possible. Also consider sketches. Be sure to label your sketches. You might also consider making room for a before and after sketch. In addition to that, think about any related science concepts and principles that you might already know about that could apply to this demonstration. Eventually, you will be asked to write a claim stating what you think is going on. And then finally, you'll be asked to construct an explanation. That explanation should connect your claim, your evidence, which would essentially be your observations and data that you've collected, and any related science concepts and principles. The explanation should explain what's happening and why it's happening. So what we have is an Erlenmeyer flask, and the Erlenmeyer flask has a liquid in it right now, and it's boiling. And the liquid is a slight blue or colored blue. So in a minute, I'm going to remove the flask from the heat. I'm going to cap it with a rubber stopper, and then we're going to cool it down using ice water and observe the effects. So let's get that started. So I'm going to turn the burner, or turn the gas off to the burner. And I'm going to remove this from the tripod. I have a rubber stopper that I'm going to cap it with. And I'm just going to make sure that that's in pretty snugly. All right, so I'm going to first try cooling it down using ice water. So in this beaker, I want it to wait till it stops boiling. Okay, so there we go. So in this beaker, I have ice water. So I'm just going to pour ice water around the outside of the flask. And what you notice is the liquid that's inside starts to boil again. So each time I pour cold water around the outside of the flask, we get the boiling effect again. I'm going to try a different method of cooling. I have a couple of ice packs that I made just using ice water in Ziploc bags. So I'm going to place those around the outside of the flask and see if that does anything. Okay, so we still get a little bit of boiling by placing the ice packs on the outside of the flask. So why is this happening? There's no heat being applied, but yet it's boiling as if it was on the tripod being heated by the Bunsen burner. So the boiling has stopped. It's been a few seconds. So I'm going to try cooling it down again. And the water and the liquid starts to boil. So again, collect as many observations as you can, both qualitative and quantitative. Go ahead and write a claim about what you think is happening. And remember, eventually you're going to be constructing an explanation that connects your claim, your evidence, which again would be your data and observations, and then any related science concepts and principles that you know about or that you research.